What is going on, guys? Orbit here, and today I have got a pop-out logo tutorial for you guys. In this video I'm just going to be showing you guys how to make a pop-out logo, either from a logo such as this or a text logo such as this. Now you're going to be needing to have obviously a logo, and you're also going to want an image like this. As you can see, I've got Shadow the Hedgehog here, but you could just get any random character like Snorlax. I don't know how you spell it. I have no Pokemon knowledge. I just know Snorlax and that's it. So you could just type in like Snorlax render. And then obviously, as you can see, you get loads of images of Snorlax. I just typed in Shadow the Hedgehog render. So if you just do that, as you can see, you get a lot of images, and you can just go through and pick which one you want. But yeah, now what you're going to want to do is, obviously, if you have a text logo, then get your text. Here it is. I've already made this. I've just made this before the video so that I didn't basically have to waste time. So I'm going to then drag this into my new project that I've opened. I've put in a grey background just so I can see everything easier. Just makes everything a lot more visible and easy to see. Now, well, there's my text. I don't know why I brought the other one in because I've already got it in it. Now what I've done to my text is I've put a stroke on, size 5 outside and colour white, and then I've got blend mode normal. As you can see, it gives it a pretty nice outline. So we're going to do the text first. Now what you're going to want to do is get your shadow or your image, and as you can, obviously we want to make it look like this one, it looks pretty cool. So we want to get that to the right size, whatever size you want. It's really up to you how big you want it and how much you want to stick out. Now we're going to want to duplicate the layer 3 times and then just hide the top layer. Now what you want to do is get the bottom one and hold down Alt and click on the text layer. Now what this does is it means that this image of Shadow will only be inside the text. So as you can see, if I move him around, he's only inside the text. Now what you're going to want to do is turn the above one to about 50% so that you can see everything a lot easier. And you want to put a brush on hardness, and you're just going to go out and rub the bits that you don't want to stick out, basically. So I don't really want his feet sticking out. I don't think it looks that great. But his hands and his head, I think that'd be a good thing to stick out. So now if I turn the opacity back up, as you can see, it sticks out. It looks pretty cool. Now if you want to be able to see the layer a lot better, what you want to do is bring this layer that you hid down under your text layer and then turn the opacity down to around about 50%. This means that this bit's still popping out, but you'll be able to see the rest of the image. But I don't really like it like that, so I'm just going to keep it like that. Now, as you can see in my image, there's a green, if I just turn the CC off, there's a green sort of colour with a bit of smoke. Now, it's really easy to make this. I made it last night, actually. You just get a colour, choose your colour, whatever colour you want. You just add a smoke, which you can get from my exclusive pack. Download is on my channel. And then to make this vignette effect, you just want to get your paintbrush, just colour this in, then get your rubber, turn like the hardness to 0%, and then turn the size up just so it's just on the screen, so the whole thing's just on the screen. That looks pretty good. It doesn't have to be directly center. And then just click, and as you can see, it creates a pretty cool vignette effect. Now if you hold down Control, Alt, Shift and E, it basically turns the below layers into an image. So it's a lot easier, as you can see, to just put in here. Now I'm just going to bring this down to size. You want to have it the height of it as the height of your text, and then you just want to stretch this across here. It really doesn't matter about it stretching. It looks fine. I think it looks better, to be honest. So as you can see, I've got that. Now if you want, like in my original one, if you want sort of a, if you want a CC, sort of like this red CC, just have a look in my exclusive pack. This red CC is in there. But for now, if I just go on it and put in some color curves, just bring that down. Bring that down to about there, and bring that up a bit, and then I'm just gonna, there we go, that looks pretty good. Looks just like the original one, to be honest, the example that I showed you. Right, so now we're gonna want to go on to the logo one. So as you can see, I've just got this logo. I made this just before the video as well, actually, as well as this text. And I've just, again, put a stroke on it. And I'm just going to, yeah, that's a 5. So I want this one at 5 as well. Again, position outside, blend normal, and color white. Now I'm going to do exactly the same thing, basically. We're going to get this shadow, bring him in here. And I'm just going to put the size up a little bit, probably like that. And again, we're going to want to duplicate the layer. Well, I nearly deleted it then. Duplicate the layer twice. So we have 3 of them. Again, get rid of, no, not get rid of, but hide the 3rd one. And again, we want to get the one closest to the logo, and hold down Alt and click on the below layer, and then this will make it so it's only, the shadow is only in the text. We're going to turn the 2nd shadow, so opacity down, so that we can see it easier. And then again, we're just going to rub out the bits that we don't want, basically. Now just gonna rub out these bits. I think that looks pretty cool. And then I don't want these massive feet sticking out, and gonna rub out it. Then we've just got his head and part of his hand sticking out. Turn the opacity back up. But as you can see, this doesn't look quite as good as this, and that's because there is so much of his body here that is actually rubbed out. Now, if you like it like this, then you can keep it like this, obviously, but we're going to do what we did to the text, and we're going to bring this down below the logo, turn it back on, and just change the opacity to around about 50%. Then as you can see, it still pops out, but you get to see the rest of the image, and it looks a lot better. Now obviously, if you want, you could just like rub out this bit so it just shows the arms, but it's really up to you, to be honest. Right, yeah, but I'm just gonna rub out these feet. Oh wow. And as you can see, I did some dodgy rubbing here, rubbing out, because I left, there we go. So as you can see, that looks pretty decent. And again, if you want some colour curves, just add in some colour curves. I'm gonna bring that down, bring that up, and like that. So as you can see, that looks pretty cool. Now if you want a background, like an image in the background, just like I have on this and this, what you can do is just go into Google or whatever again, and I just chose a COD map, but you could choose like a Battlefield map or something like that. So I just used the Strike Zone map from COD Ghosts, and as you can see, the image is here. Then you can just get that image, put it in here, and just drag below. So as you can see, that is looking pretty decent, and that's it. That's how you can create the pop-out text logo and the pop-out logo. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, guys. Let me know if you want to see more tutorials like this. Please check out the links showing on screen now to some of my previous videos. Also, please check out my Facebook and Twitter. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Orbit, and peace out.